Hey, Dan, are we talking?
Oh, yeah, Tim. We talking.
Oh, we talking. Woo! Let's go, Lee! Wow, you already finished one already?
Yeah, you know it's gonna be a good show.
Oh, baby, it's
Man's going through it. Are you okay?
No.
he listens to.
You want an honest answer?
I listen to like the new country music that he listens to.
Your boy's going through it.
I'm like, man, I think you're going through. Like, what kind of country music you listen to?
He's like, God damn, they're trying to convert me to Christianity. God is good.
That's actually why I'm here, Bassart. This is an intervention.
Is it?
We need to talk.
No, we don't. We definitely don't. There's nothing for me to talk about. I'm fine. No, I'm not.
You meet peace with Allah. Don't worry about it.
You've forgiven me for all my
72
sins.
virgins are up there for my boy.
They're all dudes. That's the funny part. He never specifies what kind of virgins. It could be fucking 72 virgin goats. It doesn't matter.
Hell yeah, brother. That's why you listen to country music. You got to be prepared for anything.
The Albanian really popped out.
The what?
The Albanian.
The Albanian really popped out? That's funny.
What's up, talkers? We're out here for another episode, and we got
That's like the lowest energy you ever done that.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Do it again.
Pick it up.
Do it again.
What's up, talkers?
There we go.
It is your boy Timmy Moose.
Yes.
Back at it with another episode of Are We Talking? And not only that, this is the last episode of 2022.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
And to bring in the final episode, we brought in the 3 Hex Girls from Scooby-Doo.
Give me a guitar. Which one am I?
Which one?
I'm the tambourine player that doesn't do anything.
Yes. You just sit in the corner and he give you a little thing that jingles.
Wait, so which one's is Alex the one that you dressed up as Halloween? The one with the red.
Obviously.
What was the
Who
name
else?
of that one? What's the name?
I don't know the names of any of them.
What's the name?
Thorn.
Thorn. Okay, and then what's
So
the other
edgy.
two?
Thorn.
The guitar player and the drummer. I'm the guitar player.
So edgy.
Alex is the drummer. Wait, who's the drummer? Sammy's the drummer. All right.
No?
I don't remember the other two. That's really bad.
So I think right, just get right into it. We're gonna, I think what do we? How do we normally do this? I forgot. It's been a week.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
It's almost been 2 years.
Dan, can you just hit him with the medias?
Yeah,
and then
Dan, hit him with the medias.
Let me just think about it.
Episode 103. You know what it is. Go hit the link tree. Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Go subscribe on YouTube. Go like, comment, share. And then go buy the merch. Go buy a beat. Buy something.
You don't anyway. What's the fucking difference?
You don't even listen. You
Yeah,
didn't know we had a
literally,
jingle.
we have another fucking podcast guest that wants to be on the show but doesn't support the show. Crazy how life
On the
works.
show.
What?
You messed up my intro.
Listen, I don't know why people want to be around me. Tim was like, "Oh, do you want to be on the show?" Because Tim's polite and invites everyone on the show, and I'm stupid, and I was like, "Yeah, okay." Not realizing that this invitation is extended to everybody, and now I'm here, and I
Yes.
don't know what to do with my hands.
So we usually have a drink.
That's why we have drinks. Do you want just like a sealed White Claw that you just hold on to it?
Sealed White
So,
Claw.
yeah. For an emotional support White Claw.
It's a seltzer. It's a seltzer.
That's what I use it for.
No free ads.
That's what all the white women
So
are
you just
doing.
drown all your miseries.
Exactly.
After COVID, no more emotional support cats. It's white. Claw.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the best is like this is therapy. We don't go to therapy. The three of us.
Yeah,
know.
I probably should. You think I could get away with it on a plane? Like if I brought like a bottle of like fucking Jack on the plane, and you know how they tell you can't bring it in, and be like, "This is my emotional support Jack." You know, I'm very frightened
Without
of
a
flying.
certificate, you could do anything.
So you can probably go online and just print
I
one
can
out.
probably just get it right.
Or you
Print one
can
out.
just buy a quart-sized bag and fill it with shooters, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like medical marijuana.
That's true.
Yeah,
Alcohol.
the medical alcohol. See,
It's medicinal.
it's medicinal. You know, like back in the day when
I
you had a
have severe-
toothache and they gave you
severe
cocaine.
anxiety.
You know.
I think it was
Calms me.
heroin for the toothache.
No, they would give you coca leaf that you would rub on your
know,
gum,
I'm
and it
kidding.
would numb your whole teeth up.
Wow.
Wouldn't feel shit.
Let's just do meth at this point, guys.
Fuck it, full send.
You guys have it already?
Not yet. It's on my bucket list.
I gotta go.
It's on my bucket list.
All right, so I guess talk of the week, even though one of them does not listen to us, I think we should just give it to the group that's in here right now. We got Amanda, Sammy, and the We Talking nurse, Alex.
I was like,
You come you get zero pay, zero benefits, and that only happened because you fucked up my pinky. Anyway, you had a payment plan, but now it was all thrown out the window. So
It was all thrown out
No,
the
you don't get
window
paid.
because we're behind.
you'll
the
get
time.
paid when I get paid. How about that?
That's facts. That's why we pay our producer. That's why we have to have the merch that says "Pay your producer" because we forget sometimes.
I get it.
It's a rough job.
By the way,
Yeah.
the three of us wearing some type of merch is great. By the way, got the hat on, you got the sweatshirt on.
Yes.
All purchasable merch too.
Yeah,
Usually,
all-
you usually have your
the custom one, the very one of a kind one.
Yeah.
Yes.
and he also has a one of a kind over there too.
yeah.
No, this wasn't a
I
one of
know.
a kind.
No,
The one
no,
over
the
there is
black-
one of a
black-
kind.
black
Yeah,
sweatshirt.
And that thing up there that you can't
can't see
that
it
you
now.
can't see.
They
yeah.
see it on all the other ones.
on
It's
the
okay.
other episodes. Yeah.
Bissar, I've never been in your bedroom before, but I'm not surprised that it's just full of you. There's a picture of you.
Well, there's also
picture.
me and Dan.
It's also
in
me
there.
and it's Dan and Tim
And
too.
there's one picture.
It was a gift.
Yeah.
It was a gift from one of our talker of the week.
Yeah, literally, it was a gift. That was a gift from Townsley. I didn't make that.
This is the studio.
That was before
Oh, I
the.
love Townsley.
Yeah, that was a gift from Townsley. That was my Christmas gift last year.
I
Yeah.
won't make fun of it anymore.
That was, should only make fun
what
of
do you
me.
mean? I literally
Can
made
I
that.
call
That's
can I
art.
call a timeout right now? A timeout.
Does Townsley
You start off
listen
hating
to
on this
this?
show way too much to be here already. You got cool a little bit.
I-
You're hating on the logo.
I designed that. That's art. That is art. It's on a canvas.
This is the new Italian Renaissance. This is what it looks like.
It's a canvas. It's art. Do you know?
Where did he steal it from?
Andy Warhol.
Oh. We had to make it. We had to work at it.
You stole it from Andy Warhol.
We had Nicolas
If you
Cage.
turn it around, it's all soup cans.
We had Nicolas Cage help us out.
That is painted with soup.
good soup.
That's art. What do you, Amanda? What do you know about art these days?
Nothing. No, I'm
Nothing?
kidding. I have a few favorite artists.
Okay.
You want to elaborate? As do I.
Artemisia Gentileschi.
One more time.
One more time. A little bit slower.
Artemisia Gentileschi.
Ooh.
She's dead already. It's okay.
I'd imagine.
I
she
feel
would
like
be.
most famous artists are presumably dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Or
why I'm
Frozen.
joining the 27 Club.
Maybe. Oh, Frozen. Who knows?
Basically, so her dad was a famous painter, Caravaggio. Everybody knows Caravaggio.
Yeah, of course.
And there's-
Yeah, of course.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I know Caravaggio.
Her dad was a famous
Sounds like
painter,
he makes
and
chocolate.
back in the day, it was really, it was like fashionable to paint Bible scenes. And there's a Bible story. It's the beheading of Holofernes.
Oh.
And I think who does it? Ruth Judith, one of those bitches beheads him.
Right.
And his daughter, so Caravaggio paints this painting of Holofernes being beheaded by his side piece. I don't remember her name. It's probably Ruth or
Fire.
Rachel or Rebecca.
There's a reason she's a side piece. We
Exactly.
don't remember the side piece.
I think there's a warning shot to you, Tim. If you ever get a side piece, this one's gonna come and just fucking.
We had them and then we forget about
Hey,
it.
you're 27 now. Hell of a way to enter the club.
We'll get mad clout for the pod if you join the 27 Club. Mad clout.
He has to have a
You gotta
white
follow
lighter
the
in his
pod.
pocket.
Exactly.
His memory. We'll stuck some stickers like you were a Marine. Or like coffin.
It's
The
all
coffin's gonna be all OE talking.
all we talking the
Stickers.
stickers, the 500 stickers that I've ordered.
Your legacy.
Every
Look
single
at
one.
Instead of the flowers on top of the thing, everybody's like,
He just slaps a sticker on.
Wow, you guys got my funeral already planned out.
I found this one on a subway in Times Square.
Bop. Just
The photo collage at the wake is just mostly the
Just the
OE
stickers.
just all OE
All the
talking.
stickers.
Yeah.
Just-
It's all
My
just the
entire
stickers.
casket's gonna have all of the merch.
Yeah.
nobody dresses up.
That's the only
Everybody-
time we're gonna buy the merch store, just to throw
Everybody
it in. Just to
shows
throw
up
it
in
in
the
merch.
merch.
wearing a merch, a piece more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Instead
exactly.
of like suits and nice dressing, everybody's
Everybody's got to wear the merch.
merch. Everybody.
Oh,
And that-
Dan,
all
we
that-
are cashing the fuck out, Dan.
Going into my wake. What do you mean?
We are cashing the fuck out.
It's like an insurance clause.
It's actually gonna be like that scene from Anchorman 2. Tim's gonna go up to his speak his own eulogy. Tim is dead. Tim,
I feel
you're
like
Tim.
I just saw him today. You were probably looking in a mirror.
Tim, you're not dead. I'm not dead. Yay!
Brick is dead. You're Brick. I'm Brick. Yes.
Since you've lived long enough, Tim.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
Amanda.
threatening. But yeah, so painting Bible scenes was famous, or the fashion back then. So Caravaggio paints this painting of Holofernes being beheaded, and his daughter looks at it and she's like, "That's fucking pathetic." And she paints her own version of it, where it's way bloodier and it's way more violent.
He said,
And
"Dad,
then
you
she
soft."
publishes- yeah, exactly. And that's
Can you
whenever I
say
hear moments
daddy
in
issues?
history, no.
They existed back then in Italy too.
Wow, that was different type of daddy issues than they are today.
Put them into paintings.
Imagine they had OnlyFans back then. They'd be popping off.
Only paintings. They didn't have fans back then, guys.
Why do you think there's no
It
so many
took a
nude
whole month
photos?
to send a nude. Fuck, I didn't get the nipple right. Hold still.
I think I blinked. You blinked. What are you, Helen Keller? You blinked for 30 minutes.
Nice.
Oh man.
I like this. This is a good group. This
Yeah.
is a group fan. I feel like I'm like on stand up right now. It's great. Usually,
You've been a great crowd. You've been a great crowd.
I love that spirit though of like just absolutely saying "fuck you" to your dad.
Just very
It's something so much better than him.
Wow.
It's so fucking funny to me.
Do you have problems? I think this is your intervention, actually. Do you
Therapy.
have
It's like a
something you want to
therapy
fucking talk about?
It's a therapy session.
So red right now.
I'm laughing too hard. It matches the hoodie.
maybe
I'm all
you're-
about the aesthetic.
No, maybe
it's
you're
his
getting a
favorite
little.
color.
Yeah, it's favorite
It's my
color.
favorite color.
The actual thing that I wanted to talk about, because they asked me to, like, "Oh, what do you want to talk about?" I was like, "Art." I don't know. Art.
Literally the message I got.
And I was
It was
like-
art. I'm like, okay.
I too have been
Why
to the
not like
MoMA.
talk about aesthetics? Wait, what?
What did you just say? You just say Ebola?
You go.
We got Wheezy over here from Toy Story, guys.
Easy F baby.
I said I too have been to the MoMA.
It was just in the moment. It was just like him trying to show off. Like, I also have been to the MoMA.
Art.
I know about art.
I've been to the gala. I know a thing or two.
The Met Gala.
The Met Gala, isn't that art?
No.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
What the hell is the
it's
Met Gala?
It's at a museum.
It's at a
Yeah,
museum.
it is. The Met Gala is at the Met.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not meant for art. It's meant for like more fashion
It's for
and rich people.
to show up and say, "Yo,
Art's
we got
pretty-
money."
The gala is for fashion, but the Met has art pieces in it.
Oh no, that I
I
know.
don't give
Yeah.
a shit about the Met when you go to the gala.
Yeah.
For real.
But I meant like with art, like we
That's
could
gonna
talk
go
about
in that
aesthetics,
gala.
like different tattoo aesthetics, or like how you would decorate your room. In your case, white.
I didn't have much of a choice in
guess
it.
that
This is
was-
Well,
this
these
was just
we
mostly
also
mine,
do. We can change the lights in this room.
Yeah, you can change them to any color you want.
They're cute.
Thanks. I tried.
I thought you were
But
gonna do it
anyway,
right there.
I don't have tattoos, but you have a tattoo.
I only have one.
Wait, you have a tattoo?
I only have one.
Tattoo.
What?
Yeah, I only have one. In
What
case you guys weren't
style
aware.
would you say that is? Because that's not American traditional, but the face of the shark kind of looks like.
Oh shit, he got a sleeve. That's a red flag.
It is a red flag. Stay away from all men with tattoos.
My sleeve.
damn.
This is Japanese. It's
Okay.
Japanese art style.
I don't know a lot about tattoos, but I feel like we could talk about.
They're
that.
on
Yeah.
your body forever. See,
Shut the fuck up,
See, like there's different
Timothy.
types of artists.
That's
I'll
actually
tell you
fake.
all about. Yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
fake? It rubs off.
So-
It's all henna. I do it every
If
morning.
you spit on it, it actually like,
Sharpie.
it'll
It's all Sharpie.
Like from the scene from Bring It On, where it's like
that's totally fake. It's
Yeah, they originated in Japan back in the day from the original samurai that protected their emperors and shit like that, and they got it as more of an honorable piece.
Yeah.
That's a samurai's arm. He got surgery. Just got a new arm put on.
they actually skinned
like
him.
the Winter Soldier.
So they actually just skinned his arm.
The arm was
Like
no,
that
the arm was
episode of
preserved.
Rick and Morty
They
where
just
he
chopped
has
it
a
off,
huge
put it back
arm
in.
and he's just slapping people around.
Yeah, it's like that.
in an operating room.
Literally.
That's why he was in a sling.
I mean,
See-
to be honest,
they were
if
giving him a
Alex
fake
was in
arm.
that operating room, that's probably what would have happened.
you probably wouldn't have an arm if she was.
I
in there.
probably wouldn't have an arm.
You'd pro-
Stitched it to another patient. By
it,
accident.
honestly, it'd be
By
backwards.
accident.
You're like
Backwards.
probably backwards.
He slipped.
Wait, we accidentally gave you two left hands. Wait, where'd you get the other left hand from? I don't know.
I don't know. I just found it. We got a whole room full of them. It's just,
Got arms.
Just like in formaldehyde.
it's just stacked arms. It's just.
They're just in a preserve.
Body parts? Why
They're just preserved in pickle juice. That's it.
But I love
That's
that
cute.
though. I love when tattoos are a specific art style because it's like you're basically walking around with the Mona Lisa on you, and I love that. Like indigenous women.
Are you hitting on me?
Fuck off.
What the fuck? You have the Mona Lisa on your arm?
No,
She
she's
said you're
casting
an-
a spell.
She said you're
Oh,
an
okay.
indigenous
Yeah.
woman.
Oh, okay.
She said,
Like
"I'm
when
gonna sacrifice your arm. It'll look really good in my collection."
You know, Matt's listening to this. But
No, I know. That's
my
why
friend
I
is
was gonna
listening to
say.
this.
She's
So you
gonna
guys
give-
can actually
she's
have
gonna
a listener for once.
Gift your arm to Matt. Is what she's saying.
We can have
Chop
a
it
listener for once? Is that what you just said?
We have
Oh.
great fans in Singapore. That's
We
all I
do.
gotta say.
We
We get
do.
15
Germany,
listens
Belgium.
at least, and Germany and Belgium.
The Netherlands?
Hi Singapore. Shout out Singapore.
Shout out Singapore.
Always there for us.
Gotta learn how to say hi.
In Singapore, that's fine.
Hi.
Hello. Ciao.
Everybody speaks English. That's what they're listening to.
Hello.
What up?
Hello.
About water.
But I love that. Like indigenous people, they would get face tattoos, like, and different things had different meanings. Like if you were a warrior, you would get certain tattoos, whatever. But I love that so much. I love like walking art. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, I mean
You're walking art.
I am. I'm
Alex,
since the
you're
day I
you're
was
also
fucking.
Walking art.
Since the day I was fucking born. Since the day I was
Yeah,
fucking
best
born.
art.
Yeah.
Best art.
Yeah.
Best art.
Best art. Best art. Yo.
That was a lot.
No, I was fixing myself.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
yeah.
Didn't sign any
was-
NDAs
it
or
was-
injury agreements.
Yes. No, that was I've heard that joke enough in my life.
Well, now you heard it
Best
again
art. Yeah.
forever on the
heard
podcast.
I've heard that joke enough in my life.
It is now. Was it immortalized? Right? Did I use that right? Yeah, I said that right.
Immortalized on the internet forever.
Yep.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
I'm a funny guy.
Right now.
Don't
It's
make
out
fun of
there.
his dyslexia. It's fucked up.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
fucked up.
Wow. First you.
Think of that.
That's not very inclusive of you.
Cancel.
It's not very PC,
Trust me,
Amanda.
This guy can't even read.
I'm a loser, but they say I'm a lawyer, or vice versa. I forget.
He just said my podcast host can't read.
Which one?
I wonder.
There's three hosts. There's three hosts here.
I wonder which one can't read.
I think it's the producer.
Probably.
I think it's the one that's supposed to be musically.
It is.
You know.
It is real tough to decipher his captions when he tries to type. It's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
My
Yeah.
captions?
Yeah, when you read.
Oh
you
yeah,
have to
because
redo
you
them
don't care
every
about
time.
grammatical.
Oh,
errors.
no, I
Or
don't
do
care
you?
about
Maybe you're just
grammar.
dyslexic and you just use it as a
capitalize
cover.
anything.
No.
Whatever's there is there.
That's how you find out you have a learning disability. Right here, right
great.
now.
Gang, gang.
I look at him like, oh man, this is fucking me up. What does he do?
So
What is he trying to do
since you
here?
love listening to the show, I'm sure you can tell by now we like to go off the rails sometimes.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be more roasting, like shitting on each other.
Well, that's
Do you want to? I could do that right now.
I-
Do you want to?
got
Do you want
so
to play this
scared
game?
when you said that.
Do you want to play this game?
don't
I
know.
feel
You're
like
gonna
you, I feel
lose.
like you get a lot of ammo. I don't know why. Just
Did you like come with the whole lineup like a roast? Because I'm ready. If you want to let it
No,
rip.
I was just,
Let it
I was
go.
like, oh, we're gonna make fun of each other. We're gonna make each other cry. I was so ready, and then it's like,
The
I mean,
only
we
one
still
that-
can.
The only one that really got close to doing that is Tim about 12 times. But
I had a whole episode called "The Roast of Tim,"
Great episode.
where they just roast me for like an hour and a half.
it's interesting.
he told us to come for an episode to try and roast him, and nobody came with anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
I had him, and Courtney on for an episode to roast me. They had like 3 jokes. That was it, and they all sucked.
I like the bottom line just to throw some in because
No, we got him a little. I got him a little bit like another episode where we
The
just
red flags one, we just
Yeah, the
pointed
red-
everything
the red
out.
flags. you
red
just
flags and not those fucking eyebrows. Maybe that's why you didn't have any good jokes.
What's wrong with my eyebrows?
Oh, what the?
What? Go ahead.
Too
Yeah, I
far,
know.
Too far.
Is there
Too
not-
far.
No, I know.
We don't make fun of physical appearances.
Because my eyebrows aren't there.
We don't body
That's
shame.
crazy.
We only time shame here.
He'll get me back.
You're
For
only
that.
allowed
I
to
will.
roast if you walk if you listen to the podcast.
Oh
You have
my
to listen to
God.
one episode of roast.
Yeah, at least one episode. You have to leave a like on
I'm
one
listening
picture.
to one right now. To leave a like on one.
You have to leave a like at least one picture.
It's gonna be this. It's gonna be this one. She's on.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
I think Sammy liked more of our episodes.
You wouldn't be surprised.
You should have Sammy on here. Sammy's really fucking funny.
Yes, you do, Sammy. It's
Sammy,
okay.
she's really, really fucking funny. She's Bobby's favorite Descena.
She's everyone's favorite to say.
That's true. Yeah, she is.
I can agree.
I don't really like come at people much, but when they do, it's like a direct attack. It's like, why the fuck would you ever say that?
From,
I do-
spoken from Billie Jean King. Nope, that's not her name, is it?
What?
Never mind.
What?
Who the
I
fuck-
really tried. To
Who
make
the
it
fuck
good.
is Billie Jean King?
I just want to remind you, Amanda.
What are you talking about?
That lesbian tennis player with the short hair and the big glasses?
Is that a roast?
Is that
Are
a
you
roast?
roasting
Are
her?
you roasting someone right now?
Are you roast?
Sammy, but she's the wrong
I used the wrong fucking name.
This
though.
podcast is off the fucking
Oh my
rails.
goodness.
This is why we don't have this
Is
many
this
people
art?
in here.
Is this what art
This
is?
is art.
This is like
this is modern day art.
This podcast is art.
This is the embodiment of how ADHD works. This entire room is the embodiment of how
We
it
are
works.
artistes.
artistes.
Picasso, I like it.
Picasso. I was saying that in the car ride. We were like art.
I'm like
Picasso.
Van Gogh. I don't hear the haters.
So bad. That's why he did that.
That's why he did it. He couldn't hear the haters anymore.
Nah, he's just.
Guess
he
what? I
not-
still can't hear you.
Didn't
Nah.
he cut his ear because he was giving it to the girl that he loved, and then she rejected him?
No, Tim,
No.
he was
That's just a
severely
Family Guy thing.
mentally
That's just a Family Guy
disturbed.
thing. Oh.
Yeah, no, that was just a Family Guy.
Oh,
no,
I-
he was just really fucked in the brain. Like,
I went to his museum in Amsterdam, so I do
You've been
sense
to
that.
Amsterdam?
I have.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was really nice there.
yeah, Amsterdam's really dope.
I really,
You
highly
know,
recommend.
you would know that if you listened to the show.
Yeah.
But
I have also been to Amsterdam. It was a good
We,
time.
we usually say like the different districts with the
West.
lights and stuff. So if you're colorblind, I don't know what to tell you. Very tough. You have the red light, you have the green light, you have the blue light
good luck.
district,
Isn't
Good
the
luck.
red light district just all prostitutes?
female, and then there's the blue light district, which is
They're hardworking women. Stop
Yes.
degrading them.
they're professionals.
Rude.
Sex
paid.
workers, excuse
There
me.
you go.
They're paid and protected over
Yeah,
there.
They're
women
paid probably better than you are.
They are paid better than me.
They got it. They probably got insurance.
So I'm in a terrible
they
mood.
have insurance.
What's that?
Yeah, what is that?
They are taken care of.
Just clean up after children and wipe snotty.
They clean up at their children as well.
They also clean up after children.
And wipe up snot.
And wipe up snot.
substances. I want to wipe up, I guess.
Oh, that was
Sometimes the
good.
children are in said snot.
Ew.
A little 2 for 1. How you doing?
The West Water Parks in freaking Switzerland.
So the green light district is like where you get most of your cannabis stuff from. The blue light
Pennsylvania.
district is pretty much the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. If you're colorblind, good luck.
Dudes with tits. Dudes with tits.
Dudes with tits, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no such
Literally.
thing as chicks with dicks.
No, just dudes with tits.
Trans women are chicks with dicks.
No, it's still dudes with tits.
It's a tattoo reference.
Oh.
It's a tattoo reference, yeah. I saw it that you didn't get the reference. It's a tattoo reference.
I was gonna
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
running with it.
No, I know. You were
Embarrassed me.
Yeah, no. She was gonna go off on you in about 3 seconds.
And I was gonna just keep going with it.
Yeah, I know. I
Got
probably
burned out. I don't know, threw this on the floor and
Yeah.
said, we can't do anything with this.
we're just all gonna get canceled.
You know what? After 2 years of doing it, I think it's about time.
It's about that time.
For 2 years, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We started this in
Amazing.
2020.
And it's looking worse and worse.
It's only 103 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Every single week. we
Never
do
missed
this.
a week.
Not even the one that they thought they did.
Not even the ones that we thought we did. Yeah.
Because I gave a surprise
A surprise
Fi-
5-minute
5 to
bullshit
10 minute,
episode.
yeah.
Go
But I-
listen to that one. It was a good episode.
and then the one like where none of us can meet up and we all just did a singular like 5-minute, 2-minute spiel.
Yeah.
That was a fun episode.
We just talked shit for like 2 minutes, sent it in.
They're
and,
like, all right,
clipped it
we're gonna send it to the
together.
next
We
person.
just talk shit about people we know on the podcast.
No, that's not fun.
Well, no.
No, because
That's
people,
rude.
majority of the people we know listen to the show. But,
Yeah.
you know.
Unlike
Maybe
some
maybe
people.
talk bad shit about you. You wouldn't
Do
know.
it!
You don't know, but
Do
you don't
it.
listen.
And you will cry.
I cried one time.
Live on the show.
We had to
except for those that are-
cancel. We had a little Habibi help me out. We had to clip it.
We did.
Yeah, but it wasn't clipped on the audio.
Do you know what a coffee light is?
Oh my god.
Excuse me?
Do you know what a coffee light is? Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't want to
Do you know what a coffee light is?
It's not. It's not sexual.
No. It's not.
It's not
like
sexual.
literally. Have you ever heard the term coffee light in your life?
Like you're driving and this
No.
is a coffee light.
See?
Oh! Wait, like, because you almost shit yourself. Is
No,
that why?
That's a better answer.
that's honestly probably better.
That's a-
I bet you if that's what it was really called, people will remember it more.
I would have accepted it more if you
So
said
you're
that
running
too.
red lights to get home so you don't shit
Nope.
yourself? Is that
Nope.
what it is?
Nope.
That's what it should be.
That's what it's probably gonna be now on
What is it, Tim? Say it.
So a coffee light is when you're driving and it's a red light and it's so long you can finish your cup of coffee. That's a coffee light.
Never heard that term a day in our life. right?
Wow.
And we just absolutely annihilated
He
Tim.
looked it up
And he
couldn't find it.
he actually got upset at me and Dan because it was a solid like 30 minutes of us just like
But,
attacking
no,
him.
but
were
it
just
turned
trying-
into him being British, and then he got even more mad.
And I was like, how does this even make me British? I was like, and they're just laughing.
It would have been
A bottle of water.
Oh, what?
And I'm
Isn't it?
just like,
Oh, it's a
try-
coffee light,
It's
isn't it?
Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday.
But they're just going off, and like
Tuesday,
we're at
innit?
the end of the episode, like, and I'm like, all right, can we just end this now? And I'm like trying to end it, and they're like, no, we're not ending it, and they're just going off still. And then I started really getting like, all right, like this. Like,
Yeah, you really got
You
sad.
brought this man to tears.
Yeah,
with a
you
British
really did get
accent,
sad.
with a
I was
fake
like-
British accent.
Like me and Dan had-
I'd be sad
That's gotta
too
be
if somebody
some
thought I was
kind of
British. First of all,
accomplishment.
Like, not
I
only
get
did they not give me a reference, but then they started ripping it apart and making me English.
you
Which,
said-
by the way,
to be
USA
fair,
beat them. In all fairness, just going into soccer right now, we don't talk sports, but USA beat. England.
Yes, they
draw
did.
them.
No, we beat them.
Draw them, but it's a dub, so it's soccer.
It's a
now.
dub. It's a dub for us though.
Soccer
now.
now.
It's a soccer. It's soccer now. We beat
You're gonna
them.
lose all your international listeners.
No, we're not.
No, they'll
No.
agree with us. We were the underdogs, and we beat
No, we're
them
not. You know
in
why?
their
Because
eyes.
the skulls don't bleed. USA, USA.
Speaking, since you're so obsessed with the podcast, by the way, this is Dan. By the way,
That is Dan.
that is Dan.
Oh,
That's
I made
Dan.
that.
that's so cool.
Yeah, I made that.
I love that.
That's Dan.
That's art. That's also
That is art.
You know what's crazy about that? If you go to the merch store right now, you can purchase one.
It's available for.
You can get one of those, or one of these, or one of those.
Find out.
But not this or that or that. You can't get that.
Priceless.
Cannot get that. More worthless, but it's okay.
That was funny.
I think halftime right now.
I guess
We'll go
so.
halftime. Whatever.
Fucking guess.
Just. So this is the part of the show where we give shout out to our sponsors, because without these sponsors, the show would still continue.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I got one. I got a good one. I know I made them catch these hands a while ago, but this one goes out to the girls that hustled us at Talk of the Town, because the one of them still had our business card on the back of her phone.
Yeah.
From like months ago. So it's lit. So shout out to them, because they're fucking supportive.
and they
more than
they
most
went to go
people.
challenge us again for darts. They're like, "Oh, do you guys play in darts?" And we look, we're like, "No,
You guys
we're
were
not
like,
doing
"Oh, remember
this."
you guys?" The girl was like, "Boom! I still
She's
got
like-
it." We were like,
Take my money
Oh,
when I'm in need.
you know,
Like,
Good for them.
First
Me
they
and-
hustled
So-
us, but they're still supporting the pod. So you know what?
so
Give a
just
shout out.
so just to fill people in, especially people like Amanda who listens to the episode so frequently. So me and Dan went to We Talk. I said We Talk. Me and Dan went talking to the
Let's
town.
talk at the town.
And we were just having a couple of drinks, me and him, and this girl comes up to us and she goes, "Hey, do you guys want to come play darts?" And me and Dan are kind of like, "Yeah, sure, we'll play darts." And I go, "I'm not gonna lie, Dan, I think we're about to be hustled." And then like
The
we're
second
about to
we got
play.
over there.
They're like, "Okay, let's do winner buys around the shots." And
loser-
I go,
loser buys
"Y'all,
shots.
I literally said, I go,
We
you
lost.
guys are
We didn't
hustling
win.
us right now." And they're like, "No, we're just wondering." I'm like, anyone that just comes up to us, and I was like, "But all right, we'll play. We'll see how this goes." And I mean, they literally just
Unreal.
they pretty much annihilated us the first game. Like they hit bullseyes. Like what, they hit one
Right
in the
away.
beginning, right? They hit one right in the way, and I was like, okay. But then we did it again. But so then they tried to get us, 2 months later. Yes,
And that's how Timmy
But-
lost his car.
But-
Wait, how
but
did
they still have the
hustle?
business card.
How did they hustle?
Well,
because they were good at
They
darts.
said loser buys
the rounds of shots.
I knew they were gonna win.
So we knew.
But isn't a hustle like, oh, we've never played before? Can you show us how to play? And
No, they just went up to two. It's still a hustle. They went up to two suckers in a bar and were
And they
just like,
said,
"Hey,
"Hey,
I want a drink for
losers."
free. Loser buys the fucking round." And
And
they
they
know
were-
it's still
They
a
were
hustle.
nice
Yeah.
at darts.
Okay.
Yeah.
But-
And they were just
But
nasty
But
at darts.
they were still supporting the pod. They took 2 stickers, had them on the whole night.
Yes.
Freaking.
They
Facts.
still were, in fact, supporting.
Yes,
the
they
pod.
were.
Oh, then yeah, you definitely got hustled.
Yeah, but I kind of. It wasn't like I did not know it was gonna happen. Like I knew right away that I was getting that we were.
So you're just a
gonna-
sucker.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just-
I mean,
Play
me,
some darts.
then after that, then me and Dan played darts with some what was it?
Everybody.
Yeah, so basically we were teaching some cooks or like waiters and one
Yeah.
of like the restaurants nearby. They
I
never played
I
darts.
played darts till 4 a.m. that night.
Yeah.
I was only hustled twice in the beginning.
Yep.
It was a good night.
I had to turn my life
Still a
around,
win.
right? I wanna-
Still a win.
Won every
Not
game
getting
after that.
Hustled anymore.
Yeah, no, and then they tried to. They were like they didn't even see our faces, but they saw our back. Like they just was like, "Hey, do you guys want to play darts?" And we turned and we're like,
No
"No,
fucking way.
we know who you are."
You
No,
hustled us. We're like,
they were so
Oh,
confused. And they were
shit.
like, "Oh wait, shit!" Like they remembered right away. They're like,
pulled
"Look,"
up,
and they
pulled out the
pulled
podcast thing.
Yep.
I was like, I don't know how you got it, but
Sure.
respect it.
All right, but yeah, shout out to those. That was a good sponsor, Dan. B, you want to go first or you want me to go?
For sponsors, you can go.
All right, so I'm going to give a sponsor shout out to the new, what was that new? Oh, you didn't get it yet. It was going to be the tool. The new
My
device.
new interface that I
Yeah,
haven't
but
gotten yet.
we haven't gotten yet.
That's
So
coming here on Thursday.
That's
Next
coming
week.
up, coming soon.
Next week.
Next
So
week.
I'm gonna give a nice shout out to. Oh man,
You're
why
not
not?
usually facing this way, so.
I know. I'm not used to it. Oh man, I feel like I got every two years of doing this. I'm running out of ops. You know what?
I
Shout
gotta
out to
get
the
more stuff.
Shout out to the drawer that you have all your wires and cables in. I feel like I haven't
Giving
done
it to that.
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably. I
He's
feel
had
like
it.
Fine. Shout out to that sticker that you have on there. I'm not no free ads though.
no free ads to my sticker on my drawer.
Yes,
This is a very good company.
It is a great,
It's a great
great
company.
drink. Great drink.
If you want to sponsor us, we'll just send us an ad and maybe.
Please,
maybe,
for the love of
maybe we'll tell
God.
you who it is.
For the love of God, sponsor me.
send
I
us
would love
sponsorship
it.
deals and we'll tell you if it's the right sticker or not.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, I
glass
see-
of water?
I see what
Really
you did.
glad, yeah. Hold on, let me drink
Oh,
some
you're
water.
funny.
Let me drink some water. Hold on.
Stay
Wow, that was
hydrated,
sweet.
kids. Stay
That was
hydrated.
sweet.
You're funny.
Some sweet water.
Well, if you would like to go, or would be or Amanda, this is also out to you as well. You are more than
yeah.
welcome to.
What, sponsorships?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alcohol. Shout out.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. I feel like that's
I'll
definitely
allow
been a
it.
thing, but sure.
Yeah, but
We've said it several times,
Yeah,
but
but you're
it's
the other one that goes around the room.
Yeah, I know. I'm running out of things though.
You gotta buy more shit.
You know what? Shout out to the bag that you put your suit in. There you go. That's a real one.
Nice.
Definitely never did that one.
definitely never did that one.
Shout out.
What do you got over
It's a
there?
nice suit.
Yes.
Shout out to the LED lights around the room for ambiance.
Okay.
Ambiance.
That's very artistic.
That is art.
That's very artistic to say.
It's very artistic. I try to create a vibe.
So thank you, sponsors, because without the sponsors, like we always say, the show would still
Yeah,
continue.
and go buy the merch.
Go buy the merch. That
And a beat.
that actually will continue the show, and that will actually help the show out. All right, next order of business. This is the part of the show where we were kind of like, what else should we talk about? I know we just had the winter. What was it called?
The solstice? Is
The
that what you-
solstice. Yeah, my dyslexia kicked in and I couldn't think of the word. I was like,
He wanted to say solar.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, what was it? Solisticity. I literally like all the words are just
Solicitation.
jumbled up. Yeah, I didn't know.
So the real
Solicitation.
question is, right, Amanda, why do you believe that rubbing two shiny rocks together heals everything?
What about sleeping next to a rock or wearing a rock? How does that help?
Tim used to wear a
If
rock.
they're especially pretty.
Wearing rocks, what do you mean?
What if they're
Who's wearing a rock?
This actually kills the White Walkers.
that's obsidian,
That's
yeah, for
obsidian.
real.
I was gonna say
In Game
White
of Thrones.
White women.
They go smarter than hard.
She said white women.
I don't know. Alex is still here.
Hey, yo. We were just talking about how she trying to behead you earlier in some art piece. And
Yeah,
now,
but it's for art.
You're right.
That justifies it.
As long as I'm behind a glass container that no one could throw, food or paint or anything.
Oh
at me.
yeah, all those fucking PETA people, like the environmentalists that tried to ruin art.
Yeah, and they just come up to like the grocery store naked, covered in fake blood, and they're like, "I'm an animal too,"
Yeah.
and it's like, "Oh my god."
Yes, we all
No,
are
you
animals.
are crazy.
Get back on your meds, please.
Imagine they're like, "Oh, you're an animal. I can't. I guess I got to eat you then. I don't know what to tell
Reach
you."
out to someone.
I don't know.
Can't help.
Anyway, what about the winter solstice? That was
Yeah,
I don't know, he brought it
just
up.
I don't know, like just that. I just figured, like just if you want to
Talk about witch
it,
shit.
or-
That's what he's trying to
Yeah,
say.
basically, I was saying
It
just talk about
means
witch
love
shit.
and tranquility will everlast your soul.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
No, it
Exactly what I
burns.
mean.
She goes, nah.
It burns the soul.
My everlasting love will freeze to the end of time.
I feel like
Until
people-
March 21st when it ends.
I feel like people who try and rely on witchcraft to manifest a life partner or love in their life are some of the weakest bitches on the planet. Why pick that? There's so many things you can manifest.
No one saw that, just me? Okay. No one saw that? That's why I was like, okay.
That was foul.
Does that mean you made some kind of love potion and that's why my man Tim got?
Should we tell the story?
That's what I say.
Ooh.
There's a story?
Ooh, tell it. We don't say the
I
name.
can't tell that story.
He who shall
Not be named.
Oh.
Well, Voldemort?
Can you tell it without
Yeah.
naming names?
I
Like call him like,
dated Voldemort.
Call him.
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, his name. Oh, I just took a shot in the dark.
I will cut that.
I literally took a shot in the
We're gonna
dark.
cut that.
Okay, I can cut that.
There's no, you got that right.
I swear on my life.
Little BB, cut that out.
I swear on my life, on every. I literally hit a
The
bullseye.
most outlandish name.
I want you guys to know I've never met a in my life.
Fucking-
Not once.
It was fabulous.
Fucking
and you
Mountain
made this
Dew
whole
and
trip worth.
ski
I love
tricks.
it so much.
He was joking.
No.
It was a joke. He didn't. It was just making up a name.
You were my
Literally-
favorite person for the rest of
I had no idea.
He went for like, you know, this man.
I swear
drinks
on everything.
Mountain Dew and eats Doritos for his whole life.
Literally not. I would have never known. I just took a shot with a basic ass white boy name, and that's what came out. And I was right. I gotta play lottery right now.
I call him the Gestapo sometimes, or Heinrich Himmler, because he was tall, skinny, and he had bright blue eyes.
Was he a Nazi? What
He
the
looked like
fuck?
one. Anyway, so years ago, when I first got into witchcraft, Alex was like,
call him
can
Mark."
we manifest,
Lyle.
can we try and do like a, what's it called, like a love potion? I was like, no. And she was like, you don't have anything? I was like, I have something, but I don't know if it's a good idea. And she's like, let's do it.
No, you didn't think it was a bad idea.
I was kind of curious. I was like, yo, I wonder what's going to happen.
Fact check.
I was like, bet.
I was like, I wonder what's gonna happen. So like, yeah, let's do it. But I was like, okay, so we did it. And then she meets this guy, and it was during the summertime when she first met him.
And his
Right
name was
after.
Tim.
Yeah.
Let's call this guy Tim.
Definitely not this Tim.
Change
No,
how
it really
he
She
looks.
meets this
Change his
guy.
looks.
They don't really hit it off right away, but then like a few months go by, and then they start dating, and it ended so fucking poorly.
Oh, this is future telling. Okay, I seen this. She got a crystal ball and
Damn,
shit.
I
All
can't
right,
believe
I
you
see
dated
this.
guys before Tim. That's fucked up. How's your back, my guy?
BT.
That's fucking. You dated.
fucked up.
You actually looked at men before Timmy. What is wrong with you?
Disgusted.
Disgusting.
We all
Gross.
Okay.
Gross.
We all have
That's
baggage.
haram. Okay.
Listen, I never had a podcast before Tim. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
That's why we don't do love potions and love spells, because they don't end well for anyone
never
involved.
end well.
But like, it's so because it's like you always hear, okay, and people are always like, oh, you can manifest great power and wealth and money and everything. And everyone's like, oh my god, I'm gonna use it to find a boyfriend. That's what you got out of that experience.
Yeah, nah, give me the money.
Thank you.
I want
the
bread.
loot. Give me the
Money
loot.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Money rituals to bring in money.
Wait, y'all got those?
I feel like that's
No,
against
what?
that's no,
y'all
hold on.
got these,
Wait.
and y'all just holding out.
Time out.
Like,
Hold
that's,
up.
That's
Join
definitely
the cult,
against.
Bissart.
Hold on.
Join the cult.
That's
What, I gotta
definitely
drink Kool-Aid?
against the rules. Okay.
it's against our rules. Shout out Fairly Odd Parents.
One spell went wrong for me. I'm not doing it.
I traumatized my
Watch, we actually go poverty.
We actually become dirt broke.
But it's weird because I don't understand that, like, that you're being told that you have, like, I don't believe in access to amazing power and that you can get whatever you want if you just say, like, abracadabra and hope for the best. But, like, there are people who do believe that, and they're, like, in your delusions, you don't think, oh, I'm
Goddamn
like,
good magicians.
go after, like, the presidency or
Houdini and
power
shit.
or some kind of, like, big money. Your delusions are making you, like, I'm going to manifest my ex-boyfriend. Why?
I don't know. I seen this dude pull
No
a rabbit
ambition.
out of a hat once. I was super impressed.
Wait, you saw a hat?
Like, how did it get there?
I got the rated R. I got the XXX
Someone
version.
pulled a quarter out of my ear.
Time out.
It was crazy.
I want to hear about timeout. I want to hear about this childhood trauma. What do you mean?
They pulled
you
a rabbit
never-
out of his ass.
Exactly. Did you guys
That
not?
didn't happen to you.
You guys didn't have. Damn, I'm pretty.
Yeah, that's haram. I'm sorry.
You guys weren't at that birthday party? Wow. Yo,
Crazy. And then they put it back in.
Who the fuck? Whose birthday party is this? John Wayne Gacy? What
I
the
don't
fuck? Like,
I don't know.
for those that know who that is, y'all all are sick fucks.
All I know-
all of you are sick fucks. Sick fucks that know who that is.
Oh, I know what they were giving out gerbils at the end of it. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
I don't. It died like a couple months later, but like that's besides the point.
I should get a gerbil.
Where did I? You should.
Honestly,
gerbil.
I would help you invest and get
should get
a
a
gerbil, and we're just gonna get all the different like tunnels and stuff, and we're just gonna have them all
And
like
it's
All around the room. This room is gonna smell
Line 'em
so
up.
bad.
Line them up to you know where.
what?
What? What? What did you say?
Daniel.
Oh, what did
What
you
is
say?
this?
What did he say?
He said it's gonna end up like the rabbit.
Oh, Maron.
Boom! Abracadabra.
Ow. So all right. So speaking of this whole witches, what
Okay.
would you, have you met bad
Speaking of all these witches,
bad
man,
witches, good witches? Witches be talking. What's going on? What,
Bad
Witches
bitches,
be
they call
talking.
bitches.
Which is a fire hoodie that we had on sale for Halloween that Amanda also said she was gonna cop, and guess what she didn't fucking do?
Yep.
I actually clicked on. The,
Oh, you clicked on the link.
I did click on.
I
the
clicked
link.
on the link. They were so nice.
I clicked on the link twice
And-
trying to
uh-huh.
buy one, and for some reason my phone was like, no. So I was
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah.
I'll
So you're
pull
blaming
this
your
up
phone.
Again.
You should have manifested buying
Start.
it. You should.
Fuck you. Stop it. I was gonna pull. I was like, oh, you know what? My phone's glitching. I'll just pull it up on my laptop later, and then I didn't.
And then you should have rubbed some of your shiny, pretty rocks and
Fucking
be like,
pull-
"Oh, this one is purple."
Pull out the cauldron and be like,
yeah, right.
wow! No pizzazz.
Oh,
No. I get there.
No, we don't talk about Salt Bay. He canceled right now.
oh yeah, Salt Bay is
He got
canceled.
so serious. Like,
Yeah.
don't bring him up.
He
Yeah,
wrote.
yeah,
He
you're
did-
right.
Yeah.
Dick.
He
Yeah,
touched
he is
the
a dick.
trophy. Oh my god.
He disrespected
Yeah,
it.
he disrespected the trophy.
Anyway.
He didn't earn it.
He didn't earn it.
Yeah.
What did he do? He sprinkled some salt.
Look at us Americans.
Like very
Like,
expensive salt. That
Yeah.
you're paying
Give a
thousands
shit
of-
about the World Cup.
He has steaks at his restaurant that are like $1,700.
I heard it's not even good.
Why?
Because they're wrapped in gold leaf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
not even
literally
good.
it.
Multiple people say it's not
and
good.
because
Yeah.
it's
A
his
basket
name.
of fries is like $95.
That's ridiculous.
Regular French fries.
And it's like a handful of fries.
And then he grabs the salt and goes like this with it. And it's gross.
with his yeah.
So I'm getting like arm dandruff on my food.
But you have to pay
Yeah.
extra for him because they just have like other
But
workers.
you just
do
gotta
it.
hope he's there.
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to hope he's
You have to hope
He has
he's
like
there.
25 restaurants around the
not
world.
going
does.
around the globe and molesting golden trophies and whatnot.
Yes, exactly.
Yep. So he's
Anyway, you were saying, Amanda.
good witches, bad witches.
Oh, good witches
Yeah.
and bad witches. I feel like a bad witch is anybody who tries to use magic or any kind of like manifestation, whatever it is, to manipulate other people.
Huh.
Does that know what it's for?
So she a bad witch.
Crazy
And I
how
feel
that
like
works.
Good witches kind of just
Right, Alex? Anyway.
I feel like good witches kind of just stay in their lane. They don't culturally appropriate. They don't like try and fuck with other people.
They
They're
don't.
just
They don't
worried
bring
about-
around broomsticks and paint themselves green.
Sure.
Paint themselves green. Wear some
Sure
pointy
can.
hats.
Drop houses on them and shit.
You need this
Go
up
after
with
ruby
all-
slippers.
Wait a second.
Get after Ruby Slippers.
Side note.
I'll
Side
get
note.
you, my pretty.
Speaking of the Wizard of Oz, okay, so
Oh, God. Yes, that's the number one source
do you
for
consider that
witches.
cultural
we had Wicked Witch of the
appropriation?
West. What else we have? Wicked Witch. What are the other ones?
Wicked Witch of the West, Wicked Witch of the East, and then the Good Witch Glinda.
What about North and South?
She came down in a bubble, Doug.
She came down in a fucking bubble,
The Wizard of
dog.
Oz is based on a book called The Wonderful Wizard of Oz that belongs to a series of books.
But what about North and South?
They talk about all of the witches in the book series, but they're
What
not
about
mentioned in. Fuck off.
That is a great question.
What about
is Weast?
East? I thought you said Weast. Is there a Weast witch?
Watch this. Amanda's the Wicked Witch. of the East.
Sent that shit to Wumbo.
I'm changing your name in my phone to Wicked Witch of the Weast.
Do it.
It's just gonna be West, but with two E's in it. It's gonna say Weast.
Weast.
No, just spell it as W-E-A-S. There you go.
Weast.
So wait, so you need to tell me that there's a whole other book besides the one that we normally see?
There are several books.
Yeah, there's
in
several
Wizard
books in the
of Oz.
series.
I did not
There's
know.
multiple.
So, Wonderful Wizard of Oz is the one that the Wizard of Oz is based off of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the OG.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the
I don't
movie's
even
based on.
I don't know if that's even the first book in the series.
It's
I
not.
think that's actually the second book.
It's the second book.
What?
Yeah.
Did you just Google that or did you just know that?
No, I knew that.
Okay.
I read, Amanda.
has it
I'm
in
not
the
a
library.
fucking.
I wasn't sure.
Besides
I
comic
am
books,
cultured. Like,
I am not
Have you read the
apparently.
He's well-read individual.
A complete original collection of that book series is actually really rare to come by.
no, I never read it, but I did do my research into it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Is there a
That's
reason why
art.
you did your research?
Oh yeah, why? Just for
My
funsies.
brain just said, "Yo, you should deep dive into this," and I said, "Okay."
100% have ADHD.
No,
we
I
were
don't.
talking about this the other day.
I don't have ADHD. Don't think
This
so.
whole episode is ADHD.
It
Yeah,
is.
good
This is how
wormhole.
I want you to understand. This is literally how my brain works.
Guy
This
caught
is what
a
happens when
good
you get
YouTube
too
video and you gotta
political.
run with it.
What?
You got caught a good YouTube video and you gotta run with it.
It's just a wormhole.
I did. Like I catch like one YouTube video. You know,
I see the
actually,
thing.
I know exactly where it started from too. Did you know if you play Dark Side of the Moon and Wizard of Oz at the same exact time, it lines up perfectly?
I'm in.
If you play the album from Pink Floyd of The Dark Side of the Moon,
What do you mean it lines up perfectly?
literally it lines up perfectly. Everything that
story.
he's saying in the songs lines up with
and
what's
it
going on in
happens
the
on
movie.
screen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's where I started, and then
So
I
we
dealt.
have to do that now.
Yeah, I
have to
delved
see
into
this.
it. Yeah, we can take mushrooms and do it. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
We'll have a cooking class. A gardening class.
Yeah,
How about that?
exactly. Some portobello mushrooms. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Little shiitake.
A little. I do talk a lot of shit, so I guess it works out. You know.
Gotta.
I got a little.
Wow.
How you doing?
All right. So again, anyway, with these bad witches, these bad witches,
We keep
Bad
veering
bitches?
off topic.
Yes.
these big bad witches.
Bad bitches?
Yeah.
That's my fucking problem.
I don't know. Oh my. I think.
Speaking to them, here, give her
Get-
some
get
of
a
the
mic.
mic.
Give
Get
her the
in the
mic.
mic, Sammy.
Go ahead, Sammy. Here.
I think a type of witch to avoid are the ones who think that like they're reincarnations of aliens from another planet.
Yes.
So Dan,
You don't have autism.
Okay, hold the
You don't
fuck
have
on.
autism.
Wait,
you're
wait,
just
what
a
is this?
starseed child.
A star.
Wait, this is a
seed
whole nother
It's
realm.
a whole other form of like vaccines cause autisms type shit. They'll be like, oh,
For witches.
autism is not a thing or ADHD is not a thing. You're just a blue starseed child. It's
That's what I'm telling everyone from now on. this is my.
So I'm not
this is my-
dyslexic.
I don't got the hint of the tism.
So
this
I'm
is
an
the hill
alien.
I'm dying on.
So I'm an alien, Dan.
This
I'm
is
with
about the
you.
witches
Hell
who
yeah,
think that
brother.
they're-
I'm with Dan. I'm an
they're
alien.
Greek gods reincarnated. Like I'm the
Oh, the ego.
incarnation
Fucking-
of Aphrodite.
fucking Adonis.
You
That's
are.
that's fucking ego.
So
I
who
love
am
it.
I then? If I'm dyslexic and I mean I'm not dyslexic. I'm who am I?
Hephaestus.
Fuck it.
Just give
Tim,
me
you're
the
Uncle Festus?
Tim.
Uncle Fester?
Uncle
Tim.
Fester?
No, Hephaestus.
Tim, don't worry. You're my Aphrodite.
I'm your Aphrodite.
The new Sim Hephaestus was this deformed deity who like lived in a cave and built the.
He was a very good builder, so it makes sense that you're an engineer.
also-
No, I don't know how to
husband
build there.
of
Fuck
Aphrodite.
architects.
Well, he kind of.
Engineer.
Fuck architects.
Well, no, I
He was Aphrodite's lover.
Aphrodite's lover.
technically, if you want to get into it, he kind of kidnapped her, but we don't got to get into that. All right.
Allegedly.
No,
Allegedly.
no. The gods were fighting over who.
Oh, so
get
I
the
want
chance to
Aphrodite?
marry. The gods were fighting over who would get the chance to marry Aphrodite, and Zeus was like, "I don't want to fucking put up with this anymore." Hephaestus gets to marry her, and you can all fuck off.
So I'm the favorite, is what you're saying.
Sure.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm not dyslexic. I'm the
You're a-
favorite.
You're a starseed child.
I'm-
A star seed
Basically, you
child.
should just avoid anybody who's delusional.
Yeah.
Okay.
Religion can only go so
God damn it.
far, and then it gets to be like, how
God damn
are
it.
you
No,
disturbed?
no.
But I feel like that's the way with a lot of religions. Like there are
All right.
evangelical Christians who think that the Garden of Eden is in like Iowa
You know what's even
and
worse?
or Mississippi.
You know what's even worse?
And they sincerely believe it.
I believe in the Jets, so.
Yeah.
That is a lot worse.
And they're
I
Every
honestly,
year! This is our year still, don't worry.
I'll fully believe that the Garden of Eden is in Iowa before I believe the Jets are going to win the Super Bowl.
I'll allow it.
I'll die on their hill before I die on his. They may be onto something.
They go Velociraptors in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
More believable.
Way more believable.
Nah, I believe
Sounds
that.
pretty sick.
Right?
Hardcore Catholics don't believe
Tim-
dinosaurs even exist.
Tim very seriously just said, "No, I believe that."
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. The Earth's flat.
I mean,
so
has
it just-
anybody ever seen it?
So they could just.
You better be joking, because I will fight you right
Did you know it's like a quarter. It's flat, but it's round around
Yeah.
the sides.
It's actually a cube.
I actually just found out that Antarctica
all
is like
perception.
it's like the reason you
It's,
can't
like,
go
not
there
real.
is because it's like that's how you get out of the Matrix. You got to go to Antarctica.
You
I-
still think Antarctica's real?
That's what I'm saying. It's just a portal to get out of the
Oh
Matrix.
my God,
that's
sheeple.
that's why we're not allowed there.
This is the first time I've ever picked up on Amanda doing sarcasm. Because she doesn't do it very often, but that's blatant as shit, dog. Like,
That's just the hint of the
Bizarre,
tism.
no. Yes. Bizarre, no. I'm
it's the tism like that, though. Like a little bit of the sprinkle.
every sentence out of my mouth.
No, that's
is-
art. It's art. Everything she's saying is art, guys. She's expressing herself. Show the camera. That's art. Oh, look, the board works.
That was a better picture than we drew.
That was a better picture than I drew. I drew a dick on it.
What kind of elephant is that?
Is that me?
I'm Marv. I go Marv.
If you look at the back of the last
all right,
episode.
all right.
reel
hang
back
on.
in.
We gotta come back in here.
This
Yeah.
in here too. We gotta, our fans over there, our talkers on the side there, our side
That's a
talkers.
flag.
Yeah,
Flag on the
flag
flag.
on the play.
Having side conversation over here. We don't have side conversation. We have side talks.
Yeah,
You gotta hit the mic though.
Gotta hit the mic.
of course. Anyway, where are we going with this?
I don't know. This is an ADHD episode.
So,
This really
so
is.
good witches, bad
We
witches.
keep talking about, like, we'll bring up the solstice and then witches, and
Yeah.
we'll say a sentence about it, and then start talking about something else.
we get
Well,
excited.
you know what's amazing?
All right, so,
if you listen to the
let-
podcast, you know that's how every episode goes.
Literally. Anyway, this is where I got it. Where does your like belief in what you do end?
What's your
Because
line?
like, what's your line exactly? Because you're talking about all these people that are super delusional in this shit that are just like,
I don't think that I'm Athena reincarnated on planet Earth.
But do you think rocks give you powers?
Wait, are you a superhero? Not a witch?
he said new rocks.
Fuck you. You got some like.
Do you have a
kryptonite in your
kryptonite
bag?
rock? Do you have your own kryptonite rock? Is that how this?
Do you
do you
believe
feel
that
energy?
crucifixes protect you?
No.
Shit, I thought he was Christian.
I feel like
I am, but I don't believe it fucking protects me.
so-
And
I feel like
think-
I still will get shot. If someone wants to shoot me,
I
I would
also
still get
don't
shot.
think I'm gonna use that against anything because what the fuck am I gonna use a crucifix for? Fucking throw it at their head?
Dracula.
Yeah,
Great.
vampires.
Yeah, great.
Duh.
I'd fuck Dracula up. I'd bring some onions. Or garlic. Garlic.
It's true.
This is the only
Old
time
school
we're gonna talk about
vampires. That's a
religion.
thing.
Oh, I don't believe in little sparkly vampires, Miss Little Twilight Girl.
I don't believe in sparkly
I believe in the
vampires.
real guys,
I'm
you know? Big cape turns into a bat guy. Batman.
Where the fuck is this conversation going?
Go back to what I
dude,
said.
It's not a
Rocks-
conversation. It's
Dude, Rock-
talking.
Do rocks give you energy, should I say?
What do you... Okay.
Where's your line, Amanda?
I feel like it's fine to have certain crystals stand for certain things in your life. If you want to believe that they have a certain energy or charge to them, sure. If you feel like it's more of a representation of like, I want to wear this because carnelian is good for like confidence, and I want to feel confident today. Feeling that ring on your finger gives you that extra boost of like, okay, I need to tap into my confidence. Whether or not it's really working, it either is working or it's a placebo effect. Either way, I'm fine with being ignorant to what the truth might be in that little small
You know,
situation.
I'm just,
Okay.
I'm just gonna circle into that. I could kind of compare. I feel like crystals with tattoos sometimes.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, this I gotta hear. Oh,
I'm
now
saying,
you
like,
fucking
think about it.
tickled that little fucking part in my brain. Now I
think
gotta
about
hear
it
this
like that.
shit.
Like some people get like those like special tattoos. Like, oh, this means like courage.
Yeah.
This means this or this. Like, so,
Or even like, oh, I got this because my dad died when I was 14, and
So
I have
you
it so
look-
that he's always with me.
so every time you look at it, like
that's a
you.
representation.
Okay.
So that's why I
can
kind
kinda
of
understand
like
that.
with that. I feel like that with like crystals, I guess, is what I'm kind of interpreting off this.
Yeah,
I
and
can kinda
and
understand
and I
that.
do believe in there's negative energy, and I think that there is positive energy, and I do think that it can affect your life. I think that some things are within your control that you can maybe call in, and then some things are completely out of your control. In the same way that like you can do everything that you can to get to where you want to be and still not get there because of some outside influence.
You don't think that's more of blaming outside influence as opposed to blaming yourself, though?
I mean, you could do everything that you can do to, let's say, I don't know, let's use me, to go to law school and graduate from law school and be a lawyer. Like,
Right.
You can take the LSAT, you can go to school, you can study for the bar, you can pass it, but like,
I watch Suits. I can do it.
yeah, on your way to graduation, you get into a car accident, and you fucking die. You never get to be a lawyer now.
What is your time?
You
It's
just
your time.
wasted. Yeah.
What is
When
your
it's
time?
your time, it's your time.
But that's what I mean. Like, you can do everything right and still not get to
Yeah,
where
but if
need
you get
to
in a car
be.
crash or die, then it's really not your problem.
I would argue that death is your problem if you die.
No, all right, Amanda. I'm gonna tell you one of
I
my.
have no
It's
worries
not
after
an
I'm dead.
ideal situation.
No, no,
What
no.
do I
no.
have to worry
What's
about?
done
I'm
is
dead.
done.
You want to hear one of my favorite quotes of all time?
It's an analogy. My point is
Terrible
that you
analogy.
can do everything in your power to get to where you want to be, but there can still always be a curveball from somewhere that just completely stops you from.
Your
getting
curveball
there.
was like a real deep 12-6 curve. You just went to death.
Oh,
right
it
in
was
your-
an example, Daniel.
Your spell backfired. That's all you gotta
Your
say.
spell backfired.
They backfired. on
Right,
the
Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah, now she's stuck with Tim.
Okay, so Stuck is a very derogatory term. I don't appreciate the word stuck. Privileged. How about that? Privileged to be with my boy Tim.
Honor.
Thank you.
An honor. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, be fucking grateful.
Deigned to be with.
Dang.
That's my Aphrodite.
Wow, I'm Aphrodite.
So you're the ugliest god, Greek god? Just
Favorite ugly Greek god.
no. Did you just knock on wood?
I did.
Oh my god. You know what's funny? That shit is pressed wood. That's not even like real wood, dog. That is some bullshit. That is like a veneer of
That's
wood.
probably-
That's nothing.
I don't even know if the floor is real. It's already crooked.
Yeah, I'm
But
very
yeah.
I'm very uneven right now.
I know.
Bottom line, avoid people who think that like they can, I don't know, manifest
Name Voldemort.
specific people into their life. I'm gonna manifest this man to come and he's gonna become obsessed with me. He's gonna love me. He's gonna worship the ground I walk on. Bitch.
Shake your head like that again. Watch what happens to you. I saw that.
You know what?
Shake your head like that again.
You know what we call that?
Anyway.
Red flag.
Hey, babe, can you afford rent? Maybe you should start there instead
Damn.
of looking for a girlfriend using magic.
Maybe she could afford rent.
Yeah.
What if she can afford rent and that's just what she chooses to give
then
her
yeah,
energy
she-
to?
Get your bag, King.
That's fine.
What if she's planning to use her man to get her bag? You know what I'm saying? Like using her man to pay her rent.
I'm just gonna look the other way. That's none of my business.
That's a good hustle. That's a fire hustle.
That's an investment.
That's an investment. That's an investment. So, all right, now let me get into this ill topic of those tarot cards, right?
Okay.
So why don't y'all use your powers for good and use it for counting cards at blackjack instead of being like, oh, this is the card of death and like you're gonna die now.
Joe.
Yeah, hard
Thanks a lot, Joe.
cards. There are autistic savants that have a hard time counting cards.
I've seen Rain Man.
Good for you. That's all the research.
But has Rayman
Yeah,
seen
what else
you?
do I need? No, I've never met Tom Cruise. It is Tom Cruise in that movie,
Dustin
right?
Hoffman.
Well, yes. And
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tom Cruise. Yeah, no, Tom Cruise is okay. All right, yeah.
The Rain Man is Dustin.
Is Dustin Hoffman. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
My real question on all that shit is what is it that it's obviously just odds. Like it's the cards are a set number of how many cards are in a tarot deck?
78.
78, right? So statistically you could use the same algorithm you use for counting cards when it's 52 in like a regular deck of
I also have another
cards.
question. How is that not the same as manifesting like certain things? So you're like, I know this card means this, and then you just tell yourself that it means.
What do you guys think a tarot reading is?
I don't know.
Well, it's depending on the question. That's what I've assumed.
A
Like
tarot-
if I go to you and be like, "Hey, I want a reading on this topic."
My career, and he
Yeah.
goes in about I want to know about like
My
my
career.
family. He
Yeah,
goes
my
in about,
family,
and I
yeah.
go in about my
Guys,
career.
a deck of tarot cards is the idea is that it's similar to a Ouija board. You're asking a spirit for their perspective on it with the assumption that they understand the situation better than you do.
If you do a reading on yourself, right,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, this means that. How's not the same of manifesting a certain thing?
Like, oh, that's a
Like,
valid
if-
question.
Manifesting
so-
is like, well,
yeah, but if
I
you're
feel
telling
like
yourself,
it's the difference between asking what is that and saying I want to get that. How do I get that?
yeah, but what if
Wait,
you're-
wait,
you're- but
re-
it's all
reword
about
that,
it's all
reword
about
that.
your
You lost me
perception
there.
of
I was
your
gonna say,
reading.
The difference between manifestation is like that is a goal of mine. How do I frame my life to get to that point?
Right.
What do I do and what changes do I make in my life to get myself to that point?
Okay.
And a tarot reading is just like
telling
it's
you what it
it's
Yeah, but
describing
say
a
a-
situation. It's
say
supposed
a
to be
card-
describing a situation you're in from a bird's eye view.
Right.
Say
So
a
that
card comes in and you're like, oh, that means I'm gonna go get that.
Oh,
get that
that's
thing.
like predicting the future, and not everyone who reads tarot cards believes in predicting the future with tarot cards.
I'm afraid to get my future actually read by that stuff because like
I have to tell you, it 99 times out of 100 is the most boring shit you'll
Yeah.
ever get in your life.
Well,
what
the-
do you think it's gonna say?
Well, the reason I get freaked out, like when someone's like, "Oh, do you want to get your future told?" I'm like, "No," because someone told me that, like, and this is like when it gets like dark, and I'm like, "Oh no," because like they went to like a psychic whatever, and the psychic was like, okay, and they did like whatever, they did whatever, and they're like, oh, I'm not getting a reading on
Oh, I know
you.
who you're talking about. There was a girl who got hit by a car on Highland Boulevard, and it was like
Literally
minutes after the psychic said, "I don't see anything for your future." I actually know who you're talking
Yeah,
about. I knew someone who knew that girl.
I didn't know the person. I
was
I
there
heard
when
that, and I was like, yeah, I'm not getting my future done. Like that's the last
That
thing.
like never happens though.
But it gives
Like,
you
I
a
knew.
perception that you're gonna try to live a certain way instead of actually living how you want.
It's
to live.
supposed. Tarot cards are supposed to give you an advantage. It's supposed to like bring you a bird's eye view of like, okay, this is where this person is at. This is where this person is at. Now I can make a decision based on how I'm going to approach. Or if you believe in like ancestral work, like if you have anybody who's died in the past, you can ask them, what do you think is best for me? Like if you have a
Do you believe in like
grandfather that
mediums and
passed
stuff
away.
then too?
Ooh. I think it's possible because I believe in energy. Like, have you ever heard Einstein talk about how, you know, energy cannot be created nor destroyed, and I feel like we move on after this life in some form.
Mhm.
So I feel like there might be communication. It might be communication. It might not be. So I think it would be naive to think that there are people, that there is no one who has any kind of sensitivity to energy.
It's almost the same thing as saying like there's no other life
But,
forms out there in the
like-
universe.
Exactly. Like, oh, we're alone in the universe. There are no aliens. Do you know how big the universe is? Do you know how many planets are on the universe?
many galaxies?
Are in the
Yeah.
universe, galaxies, exactly. I'm sorry, I'm getting like panicky. I don't really talk about space that much. Anyway, so I think it's naive to think that that we don't go on in some form or another. So
We put her on the
I
spot.
think it's possible. No, I'm getting stressed because you're talking about space. I
Yeah,
like
she doesn't like space.
It's okay.
It's everlasting and never ends. Sick.
Then stop.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, yeah, it's
Can I
it's.
have to send this girl to the ER?
Yeah, no, don't talk about it. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
she will take that drink.
I might.
Forget about space.
Anyway, so is it possible that people can talk to the dead? Sure. There's a lot of people I feel like who maybe can. I know people who have had like experiences where they feel
You're right.
strange things have happened. But I also feel like the Long Island Medium, like that show. I feel like she's
No, it's fake.
That
It's all
show
for the
was so funny to me,
It's all
bro.
for the show.
the big hair, the beehive. with
Like,
the
come
huge,
on.
like square tips.
If that's not the definition
all-
of
it's
cultural
all-
appropriation,
it's all
I don't
the
know what is. Like,
It's all to sell it.
Sage, with the sage, the white sage. That's so bad.
if that's not cultural appropriation, I don't know what the fuck is, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's valid.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, so I medium, sure. I know a couple.
interesting.
Like ones that you actually believe, or
Like,
Yeah,
Do you think they're full of shit or like
I have a friend
you
that
don't know?
like she actually kind of scares me sometimes because her intuition. She has said some shit that's come true that is like, how the fuck did you see that coming? And I don't want to say who it is because she'll get
Yeah.
really mad at me if I put her on the spot. But like,
does she know next week's lottery numbers?
Don't
no,
call another
she
name
can't
because
do
I'm afraid you're gonna
Whack,
get
do
bro.
numbers.
neither can I.
I
That's
have
so
someone who
funny.
can do numbers, though.
Is she dyslexic too?
She said I can't do
She
it.
is Starseed
Is she a
child.
starseed child?
That's so wild.
Is she
Yeah.
a starseed?
Man, I got gypped. I can't even do numbers.
I have this friend who, like, she'll just look at somebody and be like, I feel like they're gonna break up with their girlfriend and they're gonna go hook up with that person, but that person is gonna, like, traumatize them and do this and this, and it'll, like, happen in, like, a
Hell of a
series of
guess.
3 weeks, right? And I'm like,
Hell of a guess.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
So they can't do that. They can do all that, but then be like, "Yo, next week lottery numbers are 3, 6, 27, and like."
I'm about to. What was that? Let me. I'm actually.
After you got that kid's name right, what
I
numbers
may,
you got? What numbers you
I
got?
may be one of these motherfuckers, bro. After I got that kid's name right and I shot in the dark like that, I may be one.
You're force sensitive, as the Star Wars people say.
I'm a force sensitive.
The fourth is with you.
Definitely a Sith.
No, 100% a Sith, bro. You think I would
Favorite
get?
color's red.
You think if I would to get any other color lightsaber than red, you have me all types of fucked up?
He doesn't want to be a space priest.
Yeah, for real.
Why not?
I would be a Sith.
I would be a
too.
conqueror. The fuck,
I'd
like
be a Sith too.
exactly. She gets it.
Jedi's are whack.
Jedi's are whack. Oh, we're gonna sit here and talk about our problem. No, bro. I'm going to conquer everything.
Why do you think Anakin killed all those children?
Yeah.
Well,
Fuck them kids. That's why.
Fuck them kids, bro.
damn.
Fuck them kids.
But yeah.
Interesting. Interesting point of view on that. Interesting perspective.
But yeah, I feel like from the mediums and the people that I've met, they all have like really, really specific stories, and they can make really specific predictions that like come true, and like the things that they say hold so much more weight than like the things you see on TV.
Well, yeah, that's,
And, like,
I would fucking hope so,
psychics
because
that you see on TV and everything. Cause
I don't believe anything on TV
yeah, no.
except for
what-
Peaky Blinders.
What about everything on the internet?
I don't
You gotta
believe
believe
anything
it.
on the
You gotta
internet.
believe it.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah,
believe
no,
everything on the
100%.
internet.
I don't believe
Yeah.
anything
No
on
one
the internet.
lies on the internet.
yeah,
It's all true.
that's why the Earth is flat.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. That's
See
why.
that-
That's why
see that on the
Antarctica.
internet.
That's what I'm saying. It's a portal out of the
It's not
Matrix.
real, yeah.
Just like Australia is not real.
Truman Show. It's way bigger than you think it is.
It's literally how it works. Antarctica is
It
literally the
doesn't
Truman
exist.
Show.
You see all the shit they have over there? There's no way it's real.
If you go on Google
Nobody's
Maps,
actually been to-
you go on
There's a
Google
reason
Maps.
it takes
Notice
23 hours
you
to
can't
get
see it. You go on Google
It's on
Maps.
the bottom
you can't go
side
over
of the
there.
earth. That's
on
why
the bottom
that's why there's so much weird shit down there.
Google Maps won't show you
like,
that.
It's like the upside down.
Australia is the upside down.
Down.
She's onto something.
Oh, I thought it was a sexual reference.
Watch next week,
Because
right?
they put the shrimp on the bobby.
Watch next week when they find a Demogorgon in fucking Australia, bro.
I bet you they
Call
would
a
think,
fuck.
oh, that's just our neighbor.
Call it a fucking dingo.
It's a fucking dingo.
What's wrong with that kangaroo?
I was just gonna say that's just a hairless kangaroo. What do you
It's
mean?
just
Like, don't body shame the kangaroo.
don't body shame the kangaroo.
That shit was a live actor. Come on.
Now it's gonna be a kangaroo with what, the spider face.
Let's not and say we did.
Oh my God,
You see how big those spiders are down there?
Spiders.
Anyway, that's a different topic. We're going down a wormhole right
Yeah.
here.
Please stop.
I think it's that time. This has been a great show. I just
the place.
hope that everybody. Actually, no, we're up to Catch These Hands.
Yeah, we
Wow.
gotta catch these hands.
Catch These Hands. Wow, two years in. You think I would get this right by now? But it is time
Getting old. It's okay.
to catch these. Catch these hands. Catch these hands. All right. So this is why we don't need therapy. This is the part of the show why we don't go to therapy, because we have this part right here. This is the part of the show where we say things that really irked us, bothered us, just a first world problem, first you
Definition
problem.
of first world problems.
Yeah, and you just kind of, this is the part where you just let it go,
Let it rip.
let it go, like Elsa and
Who
Frozen.
got one?
Is Elsa a real witch? Final question.
Is she a white?
No, she's a princess, dog.
She's a fucking princess.
Is
She
she
was a princess
possessed?
first. She was a
She
princess
came
first.
down from a castle, dog.
It's not her fault. Her parents died in a shipwreck.
Arendelle.
She wasn't at the start of the movie.
was the queen. Anna's the new queen. You
shut
didn't watch
up.
the second movie, bitch.
I didn't finish their sandwiches.
I didn't even watch the first movie. I just like talking shit.
You know what? Just let it go.
But she was.
Yeah.
Don't
The story
demote
of
my
Frozen
girl.
also was based off of the Ice Witch, which is like a folklore.
Listen, we'll take
It's
this into the
Nordic
summer.
folklore.
Oh,
We'll take
That's
this.
the noise.
Let's catch these hands.
Catch these hands right now. Any of you fine witches or talkers like to go in this first in this, and that also goes to you two over there. You two can just vent or whatever. This is whatever you want. This is like your
Whatever
segment.
really irked you.
What really
Grind your
irked you?
gears, grind your gears.
whatever really grinds
So,
your
like-
You know what
gears.
grinds my gears? It happened on the ride here.
There you go.
This bitch, okay, I was making
here
a
we go.
right turn at a green light, and this bitch just makes
This
a
one.
left turn. First of all, she doesn't have the right of way. Second of all, she's in a rickety old red van. Third of all, her
Shout out Red.
No. Her fucking license plate, it was a New York license plate, but it had a word. I think it said shoot or shout or something like that. Fuck you. I hope your entire family gets murdered in a fucking house fire.
Yeah, you
Fuck
muggle.
bitch.
Yeah,
Is that-
you're a
She
muggle.
made a fucking turn while I was making the right turn onto Brielle, and she almost fucking hit me, and I slammed. We were inches away from each other.
Is that manifestation of
I
her
slammed
dying?
on the brakes and on my horn,
Bad witch.
and I was flipping them off and screaming at them. Because how are you just gonna make a left turn? Like, oh, I'm just gonna make
Then
a
they
left
ran
turn.
a red light.
And then yes, and then they ran at red light, and I was like, "Who the fuck is driving that car?
A muggle.
I hope you crash.
muggle.
I hope you crash. I hope you're infertile. I hope you're."
I hope you're infertile.
You know, this might be the
Holy
best catchy's hands that a
shit.
guest came on with. So.
No, for real.
It's good.
That's probably better than all my catchy's
More
hands
energy than
combined.
I've ever given.
Yeah.
And I've given them to a lot of people.
I haven't heard that much energy since I gave like 14 catchy's hands in 1 minute.
Oh my god, that
is
was
like-
fucking rage fueled.
Give me a crowbar,
how did that feel?
and I'll teach them how to drive.
How is
Because you were there.
Yeah, no,
You
you.
were with me. You were in the front seat.
How was the
Oh
third
no,
one
because you
second?
said
Good.
this bitch, and I thought Sammy did something.
I was like, what did Sammy do?
Oh, for real. I was like, holy shit.
No, Sammy can kick my ass. I wouldn't rant about him.
Just behind your back.
Don't you feel a little
Just behind your
Do you
back.
feel a little better? You feel a little bit better with that one?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, see, it's nice. It's nice. We do this.
See, this is therapy.
We've been doing this for like 2 weeks. I mean, 2 years. Wow, I'm really
2
dyslexic
years,
today.
yeah. Wow, you're so dyslexic you confuse time?
Your star seed child.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's really catching these hands? If you're not a what is it? Star Seed child? Yeah. Star Wars child.
If you're not a fucking
It's
Star Wars child,
Brown
Get,
starfish.
get it right, you muggles.
I'm a fucking.
Muggles.
He said muggles like 17 times.
Yeah.
I want you guys to
I
understand
just
this.
heard that.
Because
Muggles, okay, Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
That's the wrong franchise.
I know.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Rubbing off. Don't mind it.
You're so dyslexic, you mixed up franchises.
That's me.
Well, he did the first time.
honestly, Amanda's so dyslexic that she's actually been. She meant to say bitches the whole time, but she keeps saying witches.
Art.
Art. It's art.
It's art. It's definitely art.
I gotta catch his hands. Being
ahead.
it was just the holiday season last week, this one goes out to being an adult and having to open and put together a children's toy because it's much harder and very filled with pressure when you have two kids looking over you and you're trying to fucking untwist a little twist tie and you gotta put it together and find the batteries, put that shit in. Fucking sucks.
Why did you have
was-
to put?
it was
did you have to
so
put together like your nephew's
Yeah,
fucking.
because like you buy them something and they're like, oh, and the parents are like, yeah, you set it up.
See the,
I put together a trampoline and a Hot
gotta
Wheels
get on
thing
the
this
mic.
week. Fuck,
Fire. You had more fun than they did with it,
Took
didn't
like
you?
50 minutes trying to put it together. What, two kids
Alex
ready to
just
play with it over my
left.
fucking, over my back.
Alex just jumped over this fucking bed to get to my microphone. What do you need to say?
Sensational.
He said talking to the mic. I said, do you guys see online those 4 kids that got like abnormally
Stop moving away from
You
the
gotta
mic.
talk into the
Yeah,
mic.
talk
Lean
into the
into it.
mic.
abnormally large presents from their grandmother, and then they turned out to be like those go-karts, like they
No.
were go-karting.
Yeah, I seen that. They look
I
like
didn't see
they look
that.
sick.
I was like, Dan, you gotta
I
get
try
those
to
for
stay
you.
up with
No, they ain't got fortune cookies. They ain't got the best
I
gifts
bought
ever.
100 fortune cookies for my nephew.
And
I
wrapped them in 4
times,
boxes.
And he loved
I actually
it.
love that.
Yeah.
He
Amazing.
loved it. As soon as he got it open, he picked one up and opened it.
You're-
Are fortune cookies witchcraft?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
loves it. They even
What
have
about
this,
Snapple
Matt
facts?
got
They even
stuff-
have
a
they're the
huge
good fortune
stuffed
cookies because they have
tiger.
the speaking Chinese on the back of the fortune. Those are the best ones. I don't want no lucky numbers. I want my word.
Matt got his niece Sienna a huge stuffed tiger for Christmas, and she was terrified of it. And she started crying.
That's actually kind of funny. That's
know-
actually kind of
I
funny.
picked it out though.
You're an ass.
I traumatized her, and I didn't
You
realize.
are an evil witch.
Cried the only time I've ever
You
been
are
cried.
the wicked witch.
You are the wicked witch of the Wheeze.
I have a side question. Do you guys like opening up gifts in front of people? Like your gifts in front of I don't like opening up gifts in front of people.
I never had gifts. That's why my Cashew's hands goes out to Santa for 25 years of not bringing me shit.
Probably because you're on the dark side.
Of dark side of what? We love the same color. He got a red suit.
Wait.
I love red.
But
Aren't you Muslim?
That's the joke.
Oh,
Assalamu alaikum.
Wake up.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Sure.
Alaikum salam.
I got so confused for a second.
That was the
So
joke.
then-
And his parents get him presents.
Whoa. Santa's real, okay?
That's why my beef is with Santa, not with my parents.
I was like, that's so sad. You never got.
well, that's because you didn't give him cookies right away. You gave him shotgun shells.
Yeah.
You shoot him out of the sky over.
Yeah, you
He
gotta
doesn't
keep.
want goat meat.
Why not?
Y'all see shots
Goat
flying
meat
over
is
the thing,
fire.
you guys are like,
Go meat and shotgun shells. You never done that?
Goat meat and shotgun shells. You gotta
Goat's
keep.
milk.
What's wrong with the little lead?
Do you guys understand the key to keeping your rent down? I'll tell it to you right now.
Yeah.
The key to keeping your rent
Yes.
down is firing 5 gunshots in the air once
Or
a week.
into the ground.
I guarantee your rent will go down.
It's just tough now because everybody got Ring cameras.
It's true, but like, yo, I could do it like right outside my door. Da, da, da. I can get blanks. Just 5 shot. That's it. Rent's going down. I'm like, it's not a safe neighborhood. Gunshots were fired.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Rent goes down.
But yeah, no, I just don't like opening a present in front of people.
I don't mind
Yeah,
it.
I don't, because it's like, oh, I have to look grateful no matter what's in this bag.
I just
An
accept whatever-
avocado. Thanks.
I accept whatever I get. I don't care.
Well, no, I like the thing is like I appreciate like the thoughts and everything, but I just don't like I said like a couple like episodes ago. I'm like I like the whole like concept of it. Like
Of what? Oh yeah, when you completely misspoke.
So, yeah, when I misspoke, I'm not gonna get into it again.
Yeah.
But like that whole spiel, like where it's like I like the idea of it. It's just the spotlight's on you. Like also like when it's like your birthday or like and everyone's wishing you happy birthday. And it's
Someone's
like
singing happy birthday, and you're just sitting there like.
and you're like, what do I do? Like I smile like. After like 1,000 years of doing this, guys, like I love it. Like I really do.
all.
But like
That's when you gotta knock them through the loop. Next time somebody's singing happy birthday to you, just strip completely down.
Yep.
Just like whip your dick out.
Birthday suit.
Birthday suit. Just yeah.
there's not much to flip though.
Poor Alex.
It's not about the size of the boat. It's about the motion in the ocean.
Himself in the foot, but like he aimed and everything.
He aimed.
Oh, I
and-
can't aim. That's the best part.
I'm just really losing here.
Can't aim.
I am uncomfortable with the energy.
Oh my God! There are so many children around.
So anyway, no, they're all wiped up in Amsterdam.
I think
Shut
we
up.
broke Bizarre.
Shout out Amsterdam. Amsterdam's a great time. I recommend it to everyone.
Anyway, what was your catchy Santas? Oh yeah, Santa Claus.
Santas.
Right. Hey.
Me and my homies ain't Santa Claus.
Me and the homies hate Santa.
You know what I realized like recently because I seen somebody post about it is I seen mommy kissing Santa Claus is just like the dad the whole time because
Yeah.
like
I see.
Yes, I don't know how people
I don't know,
like
that's
never
Wait, I
realize
seen
that.
mommy kissing Santa
I
Claus.
thought mommy was just getting down with Santa Claus and like cheating
I
on
don't
dad.
understand how people didn't realize that.
Wait, this is the
What
same
about-
dude that killed grandma?
Yes. It
So
it was the
dad.
mom-in-law.
Mom!
It was the mom-in-law.
I just came
Mother-in-law.
up with the greatest horror movie of all time. Okay, hold the fuck
I'm
on.
in. I'm
This
in.
is the greatest fucking murder mystery to ever
great
come
thriller.
out.
Santa's
This is
coming-
amazing.
Santa's coming to town. No, he's not.
So dad comes and kills grandma because grandma doesn't like the husband, and then just turns out
No.
to just fuck mom in the
So
end.
here's how it goes.
I just won.
Santa
Greatest,
came to
greatest murder
town.
mystery of all time.
Santa came to town because Grandma got run over by a reindeer, so he decided to kiss Mommy under the mistletoe.
Fire. It's a great movie.
And then they said, "Let it snow," so it
Yes.
started to snow.
Manifesting.
manifesting.
And then they started to sing the alphabets with Noel. It was the weirdest thing.
You lost me on that one.
Alphabets. Did no one else hear that?
Yeah, the
There
alphabets.
are multiple alphabets.
Yeah, there's no L in it
He
though.
said the alphabets.
The alphabet.
There are multiple alphabets.
There
There are multiple alphabets.
Yeah,
Okay.
but no, there was
Be,
no L.
be inclusive.
There's
not just
there's
English,
no L
Amanda.
in multiple alphabets actually.
You guys are missing the point. No L. Is
You're
the
not
song.
very inclusive. You're not being very PC
No
right now,
L's in
Amanda.
multiple alphabets.
Okay.
She said I want
He
to go.
didn't get it. Anyway,
No, you did. You did lose me on that.
because there's a song called Noel.
Oh, how the fuck am I supposed to know that?
That's right. Because yeah.
I don't know that.
And then they had a silent assassin, and it was a silent night. It was the craziest thing.
What are you talking?
Is this another thing? That
Silent
It's a
night, holy night.
It's a bit bizarre. Just a little bit.
These are just dad jokes. That's all it is. But I didn't kiss mommy. Don't worry. Anyway, I
Said
just
the
hope-
baby's going down that chimney tonight.
I hope I go down a fucking chimney tonight. God damn it.
Is it on fire?
I said the
Dad.
baby's going down your chimney tonight.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
One more time? Say with your chest.
Said that you haven't gotten laid in a while.
I said my Santa babies are going down your chimney tonight.
I heard you like wood in your chimney. Is that true? Is there chestnuts roasting on your open fire?
My nuts were roasted on an open fire.
My nuts are roasting on an open fire.
Argentinian guy.
Sammy, do you have any catchy sayings, by the way? You can give her the mic over here. Something that really bothered you. I know it was your birthday that just come, so happy belated birthday.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can think of, well, there's two things, but I don't. It's either family thing
No.
or
Let her rip. Let her rip. Let her rip.
No.
Let's get some drama.
Okay.
Let her rip.
Well, yesterday I had an appointment for a screening because I might be on the autistic spectrum,
Oh, same.
and
Just a hint.
and it was basically like a screening to see if I'm able to even get evaluated. So it's like an interview for an interview, basically.
So what's the catchy hands portion?
The portion is the lady who was doing the screening was so fucking oblivious
She was so stupid.
because she was sweet, But she would
But
ask
stupid.
questions, like she was going through the criteria, seeing if I fit them, right? And she'd be like, well, do you feel like this fits you? I'm like, yeah. And then I elaborate, and she goes, well, it's not really that. It's this. And it's the exact same fucking thing I just explained. And then she's like, well, you're really good with eye contact, as I can see, because, you know, even though we're through a screen right now, like, you're looking at me. And I'm like, the only fucking reason I'm looking at you is because you're a computer screen. You're
That
not
makes a
real
lot
to
of
me.
sense, right?
You're not real to me.
Like you're.
Just like Antarctica.
Yeah,
Nothing's real.
Australia. Like,
yeah,
This is all a simulation. Nothing's real.
exactly.
the world is flat.
Exactly. But it was just so annoying because it felt like she wasn't listening to a thing I said. It was like, I'm never going to get diagnosed because of this woman.
It was just a pre-recorded tape.
Yeah. That's what
You're
it
just
felt like.
talking back to it.
But she told me that, like, she had 2 people observing her during the whole thing, and I was like, you're going to lose your job.
It was kind of like you were
I'm
talking
gonna
to Dora
laugh.
the Explorer.
Yeah.
Where's the map?
It's
Dora
right
the
there,
Explorer
Dora.
of
Do you see the map? Where? It's right there. Over here.
Are you trying to get diagnosed today?
Can you say Azul? Azul. No, Azul. Azul.
Can you make eye contact? Great, you did it. Just you're on a fucking screen, Dora.
Dora doesn't stop. She just.
I'm Helen Keller. I can't see or speak. How am I
That was
doing
the best
this?
part though, like, oh, but you're making eye contact with me. Like, we're on Zoom. You're not in the room.
Modern day
Medical
Dora.
professionals, everyone.
Modern day Dora. Yeah, for real. Shout out medical professionals that fuck up your pinky. Anyway.
That was a you problem, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't me problem, but I would have been fine if I didn't go to,
That's what happens when you don't have health insurance.
I do have
That's why I gotta go to
health
Amsterdam.
insurance.
You might as well work in the red light district.
Honestly, I'm just gonna go work in the red light district. Fuck it.
Anyway, this is a great episode. I just.
It's an interesting episode. This is
All
a
right.
fucking mess.
All right, and that's the part we're gonna have a sign off. So just follow our lead, and you can have a sign off if you'd like. Sammy, you could have. Obviously, you're a guest, the main guest.
Well, I just say anything.
You
So
can have a
just-
sign off.
Just follow. Just
follow
follow
the lead.
Follow
You
the
did a
lead.
shameless plug.
So
People
I
will follow
just
you.
hope that
Matter.
everybody has a great New Year's, and I hope that everybody at this point, like your New Year's resolution, to remember to feed your goldfish.
And fuck your shoulder.
And always remember to pay your fucking producer.
I hope that bitch in the red car gets into an accident.
Let's hope I get diagnosed soon.
Let's hope I get diagnosed soon.
All your loved ones' New Year's goals. Buy the merch.
By the merch.
I like that.
I like that.
That was good.
Skirt, skirt.
And make sure you don't go see Alex in the ER.
Happy New Year.